team of technical officials to poolside. Referees for today's session are Les Collier, Dave Brumall, and your starter, Craig Pickering. Officials, you may be seated. Okay, so session 9, and we have we start off with 50 butterfly, 200 freestyle, then we move on to 400 IM, 200 backstroke, and then we finish off with 100 butterfly. Estimated finish time for today's session is approximately 6:20 p.m, 20 past 6. But the good news is we've been finishing early all day, so fingers crossed, and we can finish early today. So we start off with event 901, which is the women's 15 and 16 years 50 meter butterfly, and we have 6 heats to start us off. Six heats. Heat number 1. Lane 1, Natasha Gator, Warriors of Warrington. 2 is Grace Worley from Satellite. 3, Jenna Cross from Preston. Carla Jackson from Winsford. Iona Robinson of Cockermouth in 5. Lucy Hammond, Satellite in 6. And Ella King of Alsager in lane number 7. It looks like lane 3, and that is Jenna Cross from Preston with an early lead from lane 4. Carla Jackson from Winsford. But with going into the last 5 meters, it looks like lane 3, Jenna Cross from Preston, is going to take heat number 1, and it is a dead heat. Equal first, that's Jenna Cross, lane 3, and Carla Jackson, lane 4, both with the same time, 34:26. Result confirmed, heat 2. Olivia Harrison, Wigan Best in 1. Emma Holmes, City of Manchester in 2. Gabrielle Sampson, Stockport Metro 3. Elise Brunn, City of Liverpool in 4. Robin Jacobs, City of Salford in 5. Millie Sandham, Cockermouth in 6. Caitlin Gibson, Bolton Metro in 7. And Paige Evans of Carnforth in lane 8. And as we go through with 15 metres to go, it looks like lane 6, and that's Millie Sandham from Cockermouth, who's making a dash to the wall. Also lane number 3, and that's Gabrielle Sampson from Stockport Metro, and it is lane 2, of course, Emma Holmes, City of Manchester Aquatics, 32.78. Result confirmed, heat 3. Lane 1 is Holly Carnes of Bury and Elton. 2, Eleanor Marr, Winsford. 3, Jamie Lee Tyson of Ulverston. 4, Sienna Wren, City of Liverpool. 5, Grace Rooney of Everton. 6 is Isabel Cundall of Wirral Metro. 7, Molly Moran of Carnforth. And lane 8 is Amelia Moss of Burnley Bobcats. And it looks like lane 3, that's Jamie Lee Tyson from Ulverston, who looks like is ahead. Lane 1 also, Holly Carnes of Bury and Elton. And it looks like it's between these two, and it's lane 1, Holly Carnes, 31.36. Takes heat number 3. And result confirmed, heat 4. Lane 1, Eve Horton, Wigan Best. Olivia Lloyd-Jones of Satellite in 2. 3 is Hannah Lawton of Warriors of Warrington. 4, Megan Goodwin, Stockport Metro. 5 is Natasha McDonald, Wirral Metro. 6, Chloe Shaw of Wigan Best. 7, Mia Mason, City of Manchester. And lane 8 is Samantha Travis of Stockport Metro. And lane 2, Olivia Lloyd-Jones of Satellite, with a good start and finish as she moves under the flags. It will be lane 2, that's Olivia Lloyd-Jones of Satellite, in a time of 30.39. Takes heat number 4, and just need that confirmed, and it is confirmed, heat 5. Lane 1 is Daisy Lewis of Stretford. 2, Shannon Jarrett, Stockport Metro. Lily Smith of Ulverston in 3. Millie Duncan, Stockport Metro in 4. Francesca Brady of Wigan Best in 5. Elizabeth Waring of Preston in 6. Sophie George of Winsford in 7. And Amelia Mardell of Ulverston in lane 8. 15 metres to go, and it looks like the middle lanes, 3, 4, 5, showing well on this swim, and it is lane number 4, Millie Duncan, 31.09. So Millie Duncan, 31.09, takes heat 5, and we move on to heat 6. Lane 1 is Emma Flannery from City of Salford. 3 is Eliza Pinkstone from Stockport Metro. Hattie Varley, Burnley Bobcats in 4. Lucy Turner, Burnley Bobcats in 5. Beth Robinson, Stockport Metro in 6. Lily Lampiercy, City of Salford in 7. And lane 8 is Amy Crompton Hesford, Wigan Best. And coming down to the wall, looks like lane 4, and that's Hattie Varley of Burnley Bobcats. Lane 8 also, Amy Crompton Hesford, showing well, but it is lane 4, and that's Hattie Varley, 29.67, takes the win in heat number 6, and that completes event 901. We move on to 902, the men's 15-16 years, 50 metres butterfly. We have 6 heats. Heat 1. Lane 2 is Nathan Kane from Ulverston. Joseph Peat from Great Harwood in 3. In 5 is Ross Hanley from Winsford. 6, Evan Dart of Kendal. And 7 is Oliver Haynes of Warriors of Warrington. So coming down to the 15-metre mark, it looks like Joseph Peat of Great Harwood is just ahead of lane number 5, and that's Ross Hanley of Winsford. But as they move in with 5 metres to go, it's lane 3, Joseph Peat from Great Harwood, in a time of 32.21. Takes the Heat 1 win. Heat 2. Lane 1 is William Huff from Bebington. 2, Matthew Dowd, Ramsbottom. Caden Bennett, Stockport Metro in 3. Leo Taylor, Leyland Barracudas in 4. Lane 5 is Abilash Eldy from Altrincham. 6, Daniel Hilton from Prescott. 7, Theo Fitzmaurice from Pioneer 79. And lane 8 is Jamie Lawler from Warriors of Warrington. And as they move into the final 5 metres, it looks like lane 4, Leo Taylor from Leyland Barracudas, who's just ahead, and it is Leo Taylor, 29.99 for Leo. So 29.99 wins heat number 2. Heat 3. In 1 is Noah Harrison from Stockport Metro. Annan Clark from Preston in 2. 3, Michael Birchall, Blackburn. Ethan Richards from Orca in 4. 5, Michael Connery from Copeland. 6 is Cameron Warren, Pioneer 79. Anthony Robertson, City of Liverpool in 7. And 8 is Jack Hilditch from Alsager. So with 15 metres to go, it looks like lane number 2, Annan Clark from Preston. Lane 4, that's Ethan Richards from Orca. And who's going to get the touch? It is lane 2, that's Annan Clark from Preston, 29.81. And that's lane 2, Annan Clark from Preston. Heat 4. Lane 1 is Lewis Wood from City of Salford. Rhys Jackson from Cockermouth in 2. Adam Jones, Ulverston 3. Daniel Ainsworth and Blackburn in 4. Johnny Gibbs, Preston in 5. Matthew Charlesworth, Blackpool Aquatics in 6. 7, Ben Clayton from Halton. And 8 is Owen Whiteley from City of Manchester Aquatics. And it is lane 8, Owen Whiteley. Lane 5, Johnny Gibbs from Preston. And as they go under the flags, it is going to be lane 5, Johnny Gibbs from Preston, just ahead of lane 8, Owen Whiteley. But your winner from Preston, 28.59, Johnny Gibbs. Heat 5. Finley Quayle from Copeland in 1. James Escombe from Kendal in 2. Rhys Grady, Stockport Metro in 3. Oliver Colville, Preston in 4. Samuel Charlesworth, Burnley Bobcats in 5. Jack Heppelstone, Leyland Barracudas. 6, 7 is Adam Stansfield from Kendal. And lane 8 is Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro. And as we go through the 15-metre mark, it is lane 3, Rhys Grady from Stockport Metro, who looks like he's just ahead at the moment, and it is Rhys Grady, 27.47 from Stockport Metro, your winner of heat number 5. Heat 6. Lane 1, Benjamin Horton, City of Manchester Aquatics. Davey Unwin, Stockport Metro in 2. Lucas Horton, Whittle Metro in 3. Ruben Robertson Keating, City of Manchester in 4. Charlie Collins, Wigan Best 5. Joseph Stout, City of Salford in 6. Tom McCabe and Lewis Cottam in 7 and 8, both from Stockport Metro. And with 15 metres to go, it is Lane 4, Ruben Robertson Keating, who's ahead as we go into the underneath the flags. And it is Lane 4, Ruben Robertson Keating, 26.10 is your winner for Heat 6. And that concludes event 902, and we move on to 903, the women's 15-16 years, 200 metres freestyle. We have 6 heats. Heat 1. So 3 swimmers in Heat 1. Lane 3 for Alsager is Ella King, Lucy Hammond from Satellite in lane number 4, and Neve Barnsley Ryan in lane 5 from Carnforth. So taking it down the first 50 metres, it's very close, and it looks like lane number 3, Ella King, who's just got a slight advantage on the first 50 metres. And still very close with the 3 girls on the second 50. It just looks like Ella King with a slight advantage as they come into the 100 metres turn, but not really much between all 3. In fact, it could be Lucy Hammond from Satellite who turns first. And as they move on to the third 50, there's Lucy Hammond from Satellite, who's just increased her speed up this third 50 and goes ahead by about half a body length from lane 3, Ella King and Neve Barnsley Ryan. As the turn with 1 length to go, it is Lucy Hammond from Satellite who's extended that lead now to about just over 2 seconds from in lane 3 Ella King and lane 5 Neve Barnsley Ryan. So with 25 metres to go, Lucy Hammond from Satellite is in charge of Heat 1 of the 200 freestyle. And looks like Lucy is going to win Heat 1. It's just about 10 metres to go, and I don't think Lucy will be caught now. And as we come up to the wall, it is Lucy Hammond from Satellite in a time of 2:40.50. And that is your winner of Heat 1. Result confirmed, Heat number 2. Heat 2, and in lane 2 is Iona Robinson of Cockermouth, Grace Worley of Satellite in 3, 4 Scarlett Saunders of City of Manchester, 5 is Paige Evans of Carnforth, And in lane 7 is Charlotte Malarkey of City of Salford. So lane 4, that's Scarlett Saunders of City of Manchester. Looks like taking an early lead into the first 50. And does in a time of 32.60. And Scarlett vying for the lead now with City of Salford, Charlotte Malarkey in lane number 7. These two girls head in the rest of the field. So as we move under the flags to turn with 100 meters to go, it looks like now lane 7, that's City of Salford, Charlotte Malarkey, is ahead and turning on at 109.37. So as we come up to the 150 metre turn, it is still lane 7, and that's Charlotte Malarkey from City of Salford, turning just ahead of lane 4, Scarlett Saunders. Also Grace Worley from Satellite, who's charging down this last length, and has gone ahead of Scarlett Saunders. And there's 25 metres to go, and it is still Charlotte Malarkey in lane number 7, being challenged now by lane 3, Grace Worley from Satellite. 15 metres to go. And it is Grace Worley from Satellite, Charlotte Malarkey from the City of Salford. And who's going to take heat 2? It looks like it is going to be lane 3, Grace Worley from Satellite, and it is in a time of 2:25.25. So a strong finish from Grace gives her the win in heat number 2. Thumbs up. Result confirmed. Heat 3. Lane 1, Jenna Cross from Preston. 2 is Molly Moran of Carnforth. 3, Caitlin Gibson, Bolton Metro. 4 is Lazenby Tracy from Stretford. Ella Proctor of Blackpool Aquatics in 5. Lucy Whittle, City of Salford in 6. Hannah Rusk of Prescott in 7. And lane 8 is Robin Jacobs, City of Salford. So the first 50 metres, it is Caitlin Gibson of Bolton Metro with about a body length lead from the rest of the field. And lanes 4, 5 and 6 all in a line. In fact, it looks like Ella Proctor, who's just going to turn in second, but Caitlin Gibson of Bolton Metro turns at a 1:06.02. So it's still lane 3, that is Caitlin Gibson from Bolton Metro. It looks like she's slightly extended her lead at the front, and she turns first. And second place, Ella Proctor, Blackpool Aquatics, and Lucy Whittles from City of Salford in third. .25 metres to go in heat number 3. And it is still Caitlin Gibson from Bolton Metro, who's led from the very first start. And it is now lane 5, that's Ella Proctor, being challenged by Lucy Whittles of City of Salford, also Hannah Rusk of Prescott. But your winner in lane number 3, Caitlin Gibson, Bolton Metro, with 2:18.88. All swimmers returned. Result confirmed, heat 4. Lane 1. Lane 2 is Elizabeth Waring from Preston. 3 is Lauren Jones from Warriors of Warrington. 4, Hannah Marr from City of Liverpool. Gia Hothersall of Wirral Metro in 5. Poppy Maskell Alsager in 6. And lane 7 is Chloe Shaw of Wigan Best. And it is lane 4, Hannah Marr from the City of Liverpool, who's gone out very fast on this first 50. And she'll turn first in 29.97. And it is Hannah Marr, who's got about a body length lead, maybe slightly more, from lane 2. That's Elizabeth Waring, and also lane number 5, that's Gia Hothersall from Wirral Metro. But turning at the 100 metres, it's 1:04.35 for Hannah at the turn. And Hannah's just shy of 2 seconds ahead of Gia Hothersall in lane number 5. So at the 150 turn, it's still Hannah Marr from the City of Liverpool who's going to turn first. But it's closed up now with Gia Hothersall from Wirral Metro turning in second. And it looks like it's between these two girls to take heat number 4. So it's the early leader, Hannah Marr from the City of Liverpool, Gia Hothersall from Wirral Metro. Final 25 metres. And it looks like the middle 2 lanes is where the heat win is going to come from. And it is still Hannah Marr who's just ahead of Gia Hothersall of Wirral Metro. And as they come under the flags, 5 metres to go, it is going to be Hannah Marr who takes heat number 4 in a time of 2:16.83. So that's 2:16.83. Hannah Marr, the winner of heat number 4. And that is a confirmed result. Heat 5. Lane 1 from Wigan Best is Anna Healy. Lane 2, Emma Flannery from City of Salford. 3, Beth Robinson, Stockport Metro. 4, Amelia Mardell of Ulverston. Georgia Carroll, Wigan Best, is 5. And Megan Pendleton of Wirral Metro is in 6. Jamie Lee Tyson of Ulverston in 7. And Martha Miller from Preston in lane number 8. So turning first is Anna Healy of Wigan Best in 30.6, and followed closely by City of Salford's Emma Flannery. So the early action coming from the far side of the pool, lanes 1 and 2. And it is Anna Healy from Wigan Best, and also Beth Robinson, Stockport Metro. Amelia Mardell, Georgia Carroll. And it is Amelia Mardell from Alderston who's now taken over the lead. And followed closely through by Wigan Best, Georgia Carroll. Our early leader, Anna Healy, down in third. But it looks like the two golden lanes, they're the ones that will be fighting out for the win in heat number 5. And it is Amelia Mardell and Georgia Carroll who are coming up to the 150 turn. And it is Amelia Mardell turning first. Georgia Carroll just behind in second. And with 15 metres to go, it is Amelia Mardell from Ulverston who's got about a body length lead now on Georgia Carroll from Wigan Best. And as they come underneath the flags, and it is Amelia Mardell from Ulverston touching first in 2:14.77. So 2:14.77. And that's all the swimmers in. Result confirmed, heat number 6. Lane 1, Mia Mason from City of Manchester. Hannah MacDonald, City of Salford in 2. Mia Berslam, City of Liverpool in 3. Caitlin Lansom, City of Manchester Aquatics in 4. Eleanor Kay of Bolton Metro in 5. Lucy Dixon, City of Salford in 6. Olivia Lloyd-Jones of Satellite in 7. And lane 8 is Ella Falkingham of Southport. So turning first at the 50 metre mark is Mia Berslam. 29.49 for Mia. Making her way back up the second 50. It is still lane 3, Mia Berslam. Lane 4, Caitlin Lansom, who are your early leaders. Also lane 5, that's Eleanor Kay of Bolton Metro. Well, turning at the 100 metre mark, it's halfway. It looks like Caitlin Lansom in a 1:02.84. Mia Berslam 1:02.9 and Eleanor Kay 1:03.4. They're the 1, 2, 3. They're the 3 girls at the front of heat number 6. And as they move down the third 50, it is still lane 4, Caitlin Lansom, City of Manchester Aquatics, who's in the lead. And then it's very, very close between Eleanor Kay and Mia Berslam. But there's one length to go, and it is still Caitlin Lansom who's in charge of heat number 6. She's got about a 1 second lead over the other 2 girls. And then it's very, very close between Eleanor Kay and Mia Berslam. And as we come up to the flags, it is Caitlin Lansom, City of Manchester Aquatics, who's going to touch first in a time of 2 minutes 9.83. And second place, Eleanor Kay and Mia Berslam in third. And that's your 1, 2, 3 in the final heat of the girls' women's 200 freestyle. So we move on to event 904, the men's 15-16 years 200 freestyle, 5 heats, heat 1. So, heat 1, 2 swimmers. In lane number 4 is Ross Hanley from Winsford. Lane 5, Benjamin Jacobs from Stockport. So head to head for Ross and Benjamin on heat 1 of this 200 freestyle, and it is Benjamin Jacobs who turns first in a time of 32.70, but still extremely close for this head to head in heat 1. Moving up to the halfway mark, looks like Ross Hanley has just taken an early lead now. He's got about a body length lead on Benjamin Jacobs, and goes into the turn on a 108.73. Moving forward now, it is Ross Hanley who's really stamped his authority on this heat number 1, and he's got clear water between himself and Benjamin Jacobs, and Ross is going to turn now on a 145.34, and that's giving him about a 4-second advantage, 3.5-4 second advantage over Benjamin on this last length. And Benjamin trying to fight back down this last length, but it looks like Ross is going to hold on to this win. He's got 15 meters to go and he's still got clear water. And as he comes under the flags, it is Ross Hanley from Winsford in a time of 2:21.32. Takes heat 1. Result confirmed, heat number 2. Heat 2, Evan Dart of Kendal in 1, Toby Latimer Winsford in 2, Joseph Jones of Southport, lane 3, 4, Daniel Hilton of Prescott, 5, Matthew Fullerlove of Southport, City of Salford's Theo Klein is in 6, and William Huff of Bebington in 7, Theo Fitzmaurice of Pioneer 79. And leading early is lane 5, that's Matthew Fullerlove of Southport, with lane 7, that's William Huff of Bebington. But it is Matthew Fullerlove, 29.9 on the first 50, who's edged in front. And it is still Matthew Fullerlove from Southport, who's got just over a body length lead now from lane number 7. That's William Huff from Bebington. So this is a quick first 100 from Matthew, and he's going to turn on a 104.55. So he's got about a 3-second advantage after the first 100 is Matthew, and he looks like he's maintaining that distance down this third 50. And it looks like lanes 3, that's Joseph Jones, and lane 4, Daniel Hilton. And they're coming to fight William Huff from Bebington. And it is Joseph Jones of Southport who's caught up with William in lane 7. But it is centre lane, well, lane 5, Matthew Fullerlove from Southport. And fast finishing William Huff from Bebington. Also lane number 3 is Joseph Jones. But it is Matthew Fullerlove who's going to take heat number 2 in a time of 2:18.35. And a good finish by William in lane 7. And he holds on to second place. And all our swimmers are back in. Thumbs up. Result confirmed. Heat 3. Lane 1 is Michael Birchall from Blackburn. 2, Ethan Richards from Orca. Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Preston is in 3. Jack White from Warriors of Warrington in 4. Adam Wright of Winsford in 5. Jack Heppelstone of Leyland Barracudas in 6. Ethan Coleman of Blackburn in 7. And Anthony Robinson of City of Liverpool is in lane number 8. And as we go through the first 50, it is lane 4, lane 3, Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks. Turning first on a 29.56. So it is lanes 3 and 4, that's Mackenzie and Jack, who are leading out. Heat number 3, also Ethan Richards from Orca. Then lane 5, Adam Wright from Winsford. But it is Mackenzie in lane 3 who's going to turn first at the 100 metre mark. And he's going to turn in a time of 1:02.9, so a little bit faster than the previous heat. Previous heat turned on a 1:04. But it is all bunching up now in the lanes 2, 3, 4 and 5 as 4 boys fight it out for first place in heat number 3. And it looks like lane 5, that's Adam Wright from Winsford, is going to turn first. And it is Adam Wright turning first, just ahead of Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks, our early leader. And these 2 boys seem to have made a break. Also going well though is Ethan Richards from Orca in lane number 2, but it is lane 5, Adam Wright. Lane 3, Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks fighting it out, 15 metres to go, and it is Adam Wright just slightly ahead. Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks fighting back, and as they come under the flags, 5 metres to go, it is going to be Adam Wright of Winsford. 2:11.11 is your winning time in lane 5 from Adam Wright. And that's all the swimmers arriving in. Result confirmed, heat number 4. Heat 4, Ewan Allen, City of Chester in 1, Toby Andrews, Trafford Metro in 2, Daniel Jones, Wigan Best in 3, in 4 is Bobby Hume of City of Manchester, in lane 6 is Rhys Jackson of Cockermouth, 7 is Daniel Ainsworth of Blackburn, and lane 8 is Cameron Warren, Pioneer 79. So moving through the first 50, and it is going to be lane number 2, and that is Toby Andrews of Trafford Metro, 27.87 on the first 50, and Toby has got a little bit of a lead, about half a body length, from lane number 4, Bobby Hume from the City of Manchester. So Trafford Metro swimmer Toby Andrews is going to turn first at the 100 metre mark in a time of 59.92. So the first 100 split under the minute, 59.92 from Toby Andrews of Trafford Metro in lane number 2. And it is still lane 4, Bobby Hume chasing Toby, but he seems to be holding this lead. A good third 50 from Toby Andrews, and he's maintaining that lead. In fact, he's extended that lead down that third 50, so a really strong 50 metres from Toby Andrews. And we come up with 25 metres to go, and it's still our early leader, Toby Andrews, Trafford Metro. And then it's lane 6, Rhys Jackson from Cockermouth finishing fast. Bobby Hume, City of Manchester. Daniel Jones from Wigan Best. But no doubt about the Heat 4 winner, and that is lane 2, Toby Andrews, in a time of 2:06. Second place was Bobby Hume of City of Manchester. All the swimmers in. Thumbs up. Result confirmed. Heat 5. Lane 1 is Tom McCabe from Stockport Metro. 2, Benjamin Horton from City of Manchester Aquatics. Lewis Cottam in 3, Stockport Metro. City Liverpool's Tyler Melbourne Smith in 4. Caden Wellesby, Stockport Metro in 5. Samuel Grimes, Wigan Best in 6. 7 is Connor Hartley, City of Salford. And Preston's Oliver Colville in lane 8. And it is Tyler Melbourne Smith, 26-1. City of Liverpool, who turns first. Very, very closely followed by Caden Wellesby, Stockport Metro. And these two swimmers have already a body length or more's lead on the rest of the heat. But it is Tyler Melbourne Smith and Caden Wellesby. And they're going to turn at the 100-metre mark on a 55.4 for Tyler and a 55.5 for Caden Wellesby. So moving down the third 50, and it is Tyler Melbourne Smith and Caden Wellesby, 1 and 2. And it's going to be a 50-metre sprint to take heat number 5, and it is Tyler Melbourne Smith just ahead of Caden Wellesby with 1 length to go. And it looks like Tyler Melbourne Smith just holding the lead, but Caden Wellesby still looking strong down this final 50 metres. And Tyler Melbourne Smith just edging ahead now of Caden Wellesby as we come into the final 5 metres. We're under the flags, and it is Tyler Melbourne Smith who's going to touch first in a time of 1:55.60. Caden Wellesby 1:56.90, and those two boys under 2 minutes. Great race. And all swimmers are in. And that concludes event 904. We move on to event 905, which is the women's 15-16 years 400 metres individual medley. We have 2 heats. Heat 1. So we have 2 heats of the women's 400 IM, 2 lengths of the pool on each stroke. And it is lane 3, Ada Tiernan of Wigan Best. Also lane 5, Hannah Rusk of Prescott. And there's a number of girls doing the double, the 200 free, 400 IM double. And just looking through my program, it looks like Hannah Rusk, one of those, doing the 400 IM 200 free double. Also Caitlin Lansom doing the double, 200 free, 400 IM. Gia Hothersall also doing the 200 free, 400 IM double. Olivia Lloyd-Jones from Satellite, also doing the 200 free, 400 IM double. So fair play, tough swimming. Back in the pool, it's Ada Tiernan, Wigan best. Tiernan first after the 100 fly on a 1:16.6. And nice to see Craig back. We thought he'd run home, but he's back on the deck, our starter. The gap has closed now between Ada and Hannah in heat 1. And the backstroke. And it looks like Hannah just starting to edge ahead on this backstroke leg, as we know. The breaststroke leg. Yeah, it's very important on the IM swims. And it is Hannah Rusk who's just going to turn first onto the breaststroke, ahead of Ada Tiernan from Wigan Best. So the 400 IM, 2 lengths of the pool on each stroke. And so it is now Ada Tiernan who's taken over the lead on the first 50 of the breaststroke leg from Hannah Rusk. There's just about a second's difference after the first 50. So it looks like lane 3, that's Ada Tiernan's got about a body length and a half ahead of Hannah Rusk at the moment, with the freestyle leg still to come. Looks like Hannah's lost her hat. So a bit of resistance racing for Hannah. And it is Ada Tiernan from Wigan Best. Just wondering, are you jumping in, Craig, to get it? Is that why you were finding out where it was? Not sure the World Wide Web's ready for that, but there we go. So lane 3, Ada Tiernan coming in to finish, and Ada will take heat number 1 of this 400 IM, and Ada touches first in a time of 5 minutes 40.55, and Hannah minus her cap in 5:46.04. So thankfully Craig's not jumping in to get the cap. No, well, yeah, good point. But it would increase the views on the YouTube channel, I'm sure. So well done, Hannah, collecting your hat. So heat 1 completed. And we just wait for the green light. There we go. Result confirmed. Heat 2. So heat 2 of the 400 IM in lane 1, Natasha McDonnell of Wirral Metro. Lane 2, Gia Hothersall, Wirral Metro. 3, Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best. Caitlin Lanson, City of Manchester in 4. Ella Bloxage of City of Salford in 5. Olivia Lloyd-Jones of Satellite in lane 6. And 7 is Sophie Grinley of Winsford. Eleanor Marr, also from Winford, in lane number 8. So our early leader after 50 meters is Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best. Olivia turning in a 31.9 on that first 50. And Olivia's established about a body length's lead, maybe slightly more after the fly leg, turning on a 107.9. So she's given herself about a 2.5 second lead, but as we know, after the breaststroke we'll see where everybody lies. If you've got a good breaststroke on the 400 IM, you can make up quite a lot of distance. But Olivia looking good on this backstroke leg, maintaining that lead. Lane 2, Gia Hothersall, starting to make headway. And has moved into second place. So it is Olivia Sheehan and Gia Hothersall. You're 1-2 after the 150 mark. But Olivia Sheehan still a couple of body lengths ahead after the coming up to the turn on the back to breast. And she has got clear water. So Olivia turning onto the breaststroke leg. Gia Hothersall in second. Ella Bloxage, City of Salford in third. Now let's see what happens on the breaststroke. So immediately it looks like there's a couple of breaststrokers chasing down Olivia Sheehan. They can provide such a big swing, the breaststroke leg on an IM. And it is Caitlin Lanson and Ella Bloxage who have caught up already with Olivia Sheehan on this breaststroke leg. So Caitlin Lanson is now the leader. And a strong breaststroke leg for Caitlin. Olivia Bloxage also catching up with Olivia. And then Gia Hothersall in fourth place. But it is Caitlin Lanson with a fantastic breaststroke leg and has put a 3-4 body lengths ahead of both Olivia Sheehan and Ella Bloxage. And it is Ella Bloxage turning second. And we have 100 meters to go in heat 2 of the 400 IM. So with 50 metres to go, it is lane 4, Caitlin Lansom, City of Manchester, turning first. Turning second is Ella Bloxage of City of Salford. And our early leader, Olivia Sheehan, in third from Wigan West. So it is the final 50. And our leader, Caitlin Lansom, with 25 metres to go. And Ella Bloxage from City of Salford maintaining that second place, and Olivia Sheehan in third place. But as they move in towards the wall, it is lane 4, Caitlin Lansom, in a time of 5:12.18. Ella Bloxage, City of Salford, in second place, and our early leader, Olivia Sheehan, in third place. We just okay, that's all our swimmers in, and wait for that result to be confirmed. Result confirmed, and we move on to event 9:06, the men's 15-16 years 400 meters individual medley. We have 2 heats. Heat 1. So Heat 1 of the men's 15-16 400 meters individual medley. Lane 2 from Leyland Barracudas is Leo Taylor. Daniel Beattie, Stockport Metro, in 3. In 4 is Nathan Lockett, City of Salford. Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford, in 5. In 6, Shay Whiteley, City of Manchester. And lane 7 is Nathan Kane of Ulverston. And your early leader in lane number 5 is Alexander Volkovoy from the City of Salford. Turning at 50 metres on 30.22. And extending that lead up this fly leg from his teammate, that's Nathan Lockett, in lane number 4. So it is Alexander Volkovoy who's going to turn first in a time of 1:05.28. And turning onto his backstroke. So it's still Alexander Volkovoy, who's now extended his lead on the backstroke leg of this 400 meters individual medley. And he's got clear water now between himself and the rest of Heat 1. So Alexander Volkovoy going to turn with about a 6 or 7 second lead, maybe even bigger, onto the breaststroke leg. There's teammate Nathan Lockett in second place. Still our leader, lane 5, Alexander Volkovoy. And being chased down by his compatriot. That's Nathan Lockett. There's not really any dent in the lead that Alexander had at the 200 meter mark. So coming up to the 300 meter mark, it is Alexander Volkovoy, lane 5, and the City of Salford swimmer has a big lead to take on to the last leg, the 100 freestyle. So coming in to finish is your leader, lane 5, and that is Alexander Volkovoy of the City of Salford, in a time of 4 minutes 56.14. That's all the swimmers in. So we just need to confirm that result. Result as per the board, heat 2. Qualification to announce in event 906. Heat 1, lane 2 was disqualified for a technical infraction. So heat 2 of the men's 400 meters individual medley. In lane 1 from Kendal is James Escombe, 2 is Lewis Turner from Winsford, 3 is Samuel Grimes from Wigan Best, 4 is Rhys Grady from Stockport Metro. Ruben Rowbottom Keating in 5 from City of Manchester. Davey Unwin, Stockport Metro in 6. Blackpool's Matthew Charlesworth in lane number 7. And Owen Whiteley from City of Manchester in lane number 8. So taking us through the first 100 metres is Ruben Rowbottom Keating, City of Manchester. And Ruben will be turning in a 1 minute 1.41. Closely followed by Stockport Metro's Rhys Grady. So onto the backstroke leg. And it is Ruben who's still leading out from Rhys Grady and Samuel Grimes. So, backstroke. And it looks like Rhys Grady, lane 4, who's now starting to draw level with Ruben Rowbottom Keaton in lane 5, and the Stockport Metro and City of Manchester swimmer now stroke for stroke as they come up to the back to breast turn. And again, it's very, very close in the 2 golden lanes. Samuel Grimes from Wigan Best also pushing forward on this breaststroke leg. But it is now Rhys Grady in lane 4, who's just edged ahead of Ruben Rowbottom Keaton in lane number 5. And he will have an advantage turning onto the second 50. So about 1.5 seconds Rhys has managed to take out of that first 50. But it looks like Ruben's starting to fight back, and that distance is maintaining. And it's just slightly extended now to about a body length. And it will be Rhys Grady from Stockport Metro turning first onto the freestyle leg. And he'll have about a 2.5 second advantage over Ruben as they move on to the freestyle leg. And it is still Samuel Grimes in 3rd position from Wigan Best. So as they make their way down the first 50, it is Rhys Grady from Ruben Rowbottom Keaton, and it is Ruben has taken a little bit of time off Rhys Grady on that first 50, and he's really fighting back up this second 50. It's still Rhys Grady ahead. Ruben Rowbottom Keaton now fighting back down this second 50, and as they move in with 15 meters to go, they are level. Last 5 meters, and it is Rhys Grady who's just going to get the touch. It is Rhys Grady who gets the touch just ahead of Ruben Rowbottom Keaton with a fantastic last 100 meters, but just not enough to overtake Rhys in the final stages. Good racing by the boys there. And it is Samuel Grimes in 3rd place. And that's all the swimmers back. So we just wait for that result to be confirmed. It is, as per the board, completes event 906. And we move on to event 907. Event 907 is the women's 15 to 16 year old 200 meters backstroke. We have 4 heats. So we just wait for the ledgers to be put in. Heat 1. So heat 1 of the 200 backstroke. In lane 3, Grace Wally from Satellite. 4, Mia Prickett from Burnley Bobcats. Iona Robinson of Cockermouth is in 5. And lane 6 is Ella King of Alsager. And your winner there is Iona Robinson of Cockermouth in lane number 5, 2:42.83. And that result's confirmed. It is heat 2. So heat 2, and our leader Kate Mortimer from Wigan Best in lane 4, and she's still leading after the 150 metre mark. Kate Mortimer from in lane 5, and that's Olivia Lloyd-Jones. And in third place, Martha Miller from Preston. So coming up the final 50, it is lane number 4, and that is Katie Mortimer of Wigan Best. And lane 7, also lane 5, that's Olivia Lloyd-Jones and also Martha Miller. But it is lane 4, and that's Katie Mortimer in a time of 2:36.28. Takes heat number 2. So we're just waiting for that result to be confirmed. Heat 3. So heat 3 is Anna Healy, Wigan Best in 1, Georgia Carroll, Wigan Best in 2, Natasha Gator of Warriors of Warrington in 3, Hannah Marr, City of Liverpool in 4. 5 is Amy Crompton Hesford in Wigan Best, Megan Pendleton of Whittle Metro in 6, Lily Smith of Ulverston in 7, and Amy White, City of Liverpool in lane 8. So our early leader is lane 5, that's Amy Crompton Hesford from Wigan Best at the 50 metre mark. So disqualification to announce in event 907, heat 2, lane 8 for a technical infraction. So your leader still lane 5, and that is Amy Crompton Hesford of Wigan Best. And then it's very close between the rest of the swimmers. Lane 2, Georgia Carroll, and lane 1, Anna Healy, second and third. But all the other girls pretty much in a line across the pool. And your leader still Amy Crompton Hesford in lane 5. And as we come up with 150 metres to go, it still is lane 5, with 50 metres to go, it's still lane 5, Amy Crompton Hesford. Lane 2, Georgia Carroll in second, Anna Healy in third. And we come up to the finish. It is still Amy Crompton Hesford in lane number 5, who's going to take heat number 3. And Amy touches in a time of 2 minutes 31.16. And that's your heat 3 winner. And result is confirmed as per the board. Heat 4.
just maybe easy speed, not driving. Because if I go out too hard, then I'm like, we just long stroke, but not too many horses.
Otherwise the rail just drops, the arms moving.
So heat 4, lane 1 from Southport is Ella Falkingham. Lane 2, Millie Sandham from Cockermouth. Lane 4, Hannah Camden, Wigan Best. Lane 5, Eleanor Kay, Bolton Metro. Sophie Weston in 6 from Warriors of Warrington. 7 is Millie Duncan, Stockport Metro. And 8, Charlotte Grimshaw from Workington. So your early leader is Sophie Weston, lane 6 from Warriors of Warrington, turning in a 33.35. Hannah Camden, Wigan Best, in second place, closely followed by Bolton Metro's Eleanor Kay. As we move through the first 100 metres, and it is Sophie Weston from Warriors of Warrington who's going to turn first in a time of 1:09.30, and ahead of Hannah Camden and Eleanor Kay. So it's still Sophie Weston in lane 6 from Warriors of Warrington. And lane 6, Sophie Weston is finishing in a time of 2:24.74, and it's Eleanor Kay in second and Hannah Camden in third place. So we just need that result to be confirmed. Result confirmed. We move on to event 908, the men's 15-16 200 backstroke, 4 heats, heat 1. So heat 1 is Joseph Pete of Great Harwood in 3, and 4 Caden Bennett, Stockport Metro, 5 Evan Dart of Kendal, and Theo Klein, City of Salford, in lane number 6.
thinking of Junior Olympics. Yeah.
So the leader after the first 50 is Caden Bennett of Stockport Metro in lane 4, and Caden still holds the lead as we move down the first 75 metres. And turning at the 100-metre mark, it is lane 4, that's Caden Bennett of Stockport. Ahead of lane number 3, that's Joseph Pete of Great Harwood. And Caden turning in a 1:16.52. So moving into the final 50, lane 4, Caden Bennett, Stockport Metro. And Caden's got clear water now between himself and the second place swimmer, which is Joseph Pete from Great Harwood. And it is Caden Bennett, Stockport Metro, with 15 metres to go. And he's going to take heat 1 of the 200 backstroke. And Caden's going to touch the wall in a 2 minutes 35.32. And we just need that result confirmed. And result as per the board, heat 2. Heat 2, and in lane 1 is Jack White of Warrington Warriors. Lane 3, Matthew Dowd of Ramsbottom. 4, Noah Harrison, Stockport Metro. 5, Christian Bartlett of Satellite. 6 is Alistair Jeffrey, City of Manchester. 7, Henry Holding, Burnley Bobcats. And lane 8, Michael Birchall from Blackburn. So your early leader is lane number 4, that's Noah Harrison of Stockport Metro. And Noah's turning just ahead of Satellite's Christian Bartlett. Down that first 50. And it is still Noah Harrison, Stockport Metro, in lane number 4, who's got about a body length lead from Jack White of Warriors of Warrington. And Noah turning in a 1:11.71. And with 50 metres to go, it is still Noah Harrison, lane 4, Stockport Metro, who's led from the very start. And Noah, he's got about 4-second lead ahead of, in second place, Jack White from the Warriors of Warrington. Also finishing well is lane 6, that's Alistair Jeffrey, City of Manchester Aquatics. But it looks like lane 4, Noah Harrison, is going to take heat number 2 in a time of 2 minutes 30.09. So Noah Harrison takes heat number 2. Result as per the board, heat 3.
Let's go, Ben.
Lane 1 is Jamie Lawler from Warriors of Warrington. Flynn Smith, Southport in 2. Cameron Warren, Pioneer 79 in 3. Benjamin Overland, Stretford in 4. Maxwell Sturziker, Blackpool Aquatics in 5. Mark Thompson, Bolton Metro in 6. Daniel Ainsworth, Blackburn in 7. And Rhys Jackson, Cockermouth in lane 8. So your early leader in lane number 2 is Flynn Smith from Southport, 31.50 to the 50 metre. Mark Thompson of Bolton Metro in second place. And these two swimmers have a slight advantage over the rest of the field. But it is Flynn Smith from Southport who'll turn first at the 100 metre mark in a time of 1:07.22. Both boys now stroke for stroke across the pool. Very little to choose between them. But there's actually Finn Smith who's really pushed on this third 50, and he's got himself maybe a half a body length lead over Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro. So turning now is lane 2, Flynn Smith, and Flynn now has got about a second and a half's lead over Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro. So making their way up the final 50. And it is lane 2, Flynn Smith from Southport. And Flynn has led from the first 25 metres. And looks like he's going to finish off the race. And we move underneath the flags, 5 metres to go. And it is Flynn Smith in lane 2, 2:19.66 for Flynn. 2:19.66. And there you go, that's your Heat 3 winner, as long as all those times are confirmed. From Southport, Flynn Smith. Thumbs up. Result as per the board, Heat 4. Heat 4 of the 200 backstroke. Lane 1, James Escombe from Kendal. 2, Ethan Alpress from Ulverston. 3 is Charlie Collins, Wigan Best. Rhys Grady, Stockport Metro in 4. Matthew Tinkler, Wigan Best in 5. Vadim Bosch, City of Liverpool in 6. And Lewis Turner of Winsford in lane 7. And your early leader after 50 metres is lane number 6, and that's Vadim Bosch, City of Liverpool. 30.39. And as they settle down now into the second 50, it is Vadim Bosch with a body length lead over the field. And moving through with around 15 metres to go to the 100 metre mark. And it is still Vadim Bosch, City Liverpool. Still with a body length lead over Rhys Grady in lane 4. And Vadim turns now on a 1:04.31. And Rhys Grady from Stockport Metro in second place. And just starting to make a move now is Rhys Grady. Past Matthew Tinkler from Wigan Best. But it is still Vadim Bosch in lane 6 who holds the lead. So as they come up to the 150 mark, it's a lot closer than it was at the 100 metre mark. And it is just Vadim Bosch from Rhys Grady. 0.2 of a second between the two swimmers as they make their way back up the final 50. Vadim Bosch in lane 6, Rhys Grady in lane number 4. And it looks like Rhys Grady in lane 4 is just starting to edge ahead on this final 50. And as they move under the flags, it is Rhys Grady from Stockport Metro who's going to take heat number 4 in a time of 2 minutes 13:07, just ahead of our early leader Vadim Bosch. So heat 1 of event 909, the women's 15-16 100 metres butterfly. This is heat 1 of 5. And lane 2 we have Niamh Barnsley-Ryan of Carnforth. 3 is Millie Sandham, Cockermouth. 4 is Olivia Harrison, Wigan Best. 5, Carla Jackson of Winsford. 6, Grace Rooney of Everton. And 7 is Grace Worley of Satellite. So your early leader is Grace Rooney from Everton, 34.70, and Grace still holding that advantage as we come up the second 50 with 25 metres to go. Millie Sandham from Cockermouth now starting to challenge Grace, and also lane 5, that's Carla Jackson from Winsford. But as we move in with 15 metres to go, it is lane number 3, and that is Millie Sandham from Cockermouth, who's now about a body length ahead. Moving under the flags, it is going to be lane 3. That's Millie Sandham from Cockermouth in a time of 1 minute 15.85. Just need that result to be confirmed. Heat 2, lane 1, Daisy Lewis, Stretford. Lane 2 is Elise Bruns from the City of Liverpool. 3, Sienna Renz from the City of Liverpool. 4 is Jamie Lee Tyson from Ulverston. 5, Megan Goodwin, Stockport Metro. 6, Samantha Travis, Stockport Metro. 7 is Robin Jacobs, City of Salford. And 8 is Paige Evans from Carnforth. Down the first 50, it is... looks like lane number 4, that's Jamie Lee Tyson from Ulverston. Lane 3, Sienna Renz, City Liverpool. And it is Jamie Lee Tyson. No, it's Sienna Renz, I apologise. 33.42. Who gets a hand to the wall first? So moving up to the second 50, and it is Jamie Lee Tyson who's moving forward from Ulverston in lane 4. She's got about a half a body length lead now from Stockport Metro's Megan Goodwin. In second place, also Sienna Renz from the City of Liverpool. But it is Jamie Lee Tyson from Ulverston who's going to win heat number 2. And the fast finishing Samantha Travis from Stockport Metro is going to finish second. But your winner is lane 4, Jamie Lee Tyson, in a 1:12.80. Thumbs up, result as per the board, heat 3. Lane 1 is Gabrielle Sampson, Stockport Metro. Lane 2, Olivia Lloyd-Jones from Satellite. 3 is Lily Lampiercy from City of Salford. 4 is Sophie Grindley from Winsford. Isabel Cundall from Wirral Metro in 5. Mia Burslem, City of Liverpool in 6. Emma Holmes of City of Manchester in 7. And Poppy Maskell from Alsager in lane number 8. And your early leader, lane 6, Mia Burslem from the City of Liverpool, turning a 31.01. In second place, Olivia Lloyd-Jones of Satellite in lane 2. But it is Mia Burslem, City of Liverpool in lane 6, who's holding that advantage from the first 50. With 15 metres to go, it is Mia Burslem. And as we come under the flags, Mia will touch in a time of 1:07.77. We just need that confirmed. We just need that result to be confirmed. Result per the board, heat 4. Lane 1 is Natasha McDonald from Wirral Metro. Gia Hothersall, Wirral Metro in 2. Shannon Jarrett, Stockport Metro in 3. In 4 is Holly Carnes of Bury and Elton. Lane 6 is Hannah Lawton of Warriors of Warrington. 7, Eleanor Marr from Winsford. And lane 8 is Sophie George, also of Winsford. So moving through the first 50, and it looks like lane 4. It's Holly Carnes of Bury and Elton, who's going to touch first, or lane 2, Gia Hothersall. It is lane 2, Gia Hothersall from Whittle Metro, who touches first in a 32.16. And coming back up the second 50, it looks like lane 2, still holding that lead, Gia Hothersall from Whittle Metro. Her teammate Natasha McDonnell also going well in lane number 1. And it looks like lane 1 and 2 have got heat 4 sewn up. It's just which Whittle Metro swimmer will it be? And it is Gia Hothersall, lane 2, in a 1:08.70. Takes heat number 4. Thumbs up. Result confirmed, heat 5. Disqualification to announce in event 909, heat 3, lane 1, for a technical infraction. So heat number 5, the final heat of event 909. In lane 1, Francesca Brady of Wigan Best. Lane 2, Olivia Sheehan of Wigan Best. Lane 3, Hattie Varley of Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Eliza Pinkstone, Stockport Metro. Lane 5, Lucy Turner of Burnley Bobcats. Lane 6, Ella Bloxage, City of Salford. 7 is Millie Duncan of Stockport Metro. And lane 8 is Eve Horton of Wigan Best. So your early leader is lane 3, that's Hattie Varley of Burnley Bobcats. Just ahead of Eliza Pinkstone from Stockport Metro, but it is still Hattie Varley, Eliza Pinkstone, Lucy Turner. And it looks like Eliza Pinkstone is now just starting to edge ahead, but Hattie Varley fighting back. Lucy Turner coming in for the finish, and it is Eliza Pinkstone, 1:05.16, who takes heat number 5. And that's the final heat of event 909, and the results confirmed. We move on to our final event of the evening and of the meet. It is event 910. The men's 15 to 16 years 100 meters butterfly. We have 5 heats. Heat 1. So, heat 1 of the 15-16 100 meters butterfly. Michael Birchall in Blackburn in 4. Jack Hilditch, Alsager in 5. And Oliver Haynes, Warriors of Warrington, in lane number 6. So if anybody's interested in the British Lions, it's midway through the first half and they're 6-3 ahead. Bit of rugby sport news there for you, if anyone's interested. Back in the pool though, lane 4, Michael Birchall from Blackburn, 31.67 is your leader. And he's holding that lead coming up to the second 50. Second place, Jack Hilditch of Alsager. And in third place is Oliver Haynes of Warrington Warriors, and that's how it's going to finish. And it is Michael Birchall of Blackburn in a 1:13.73 is your Heat 1 winner. Result confirmed, heat 2. So heat 2 in lane 1 is Daniel Hilton from Prescott. Lane 2 is Abhilash LD from Altrincham. Lane 3, Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Preston. Michael Connery from Copeland in 4. Annan Clark, Preston in 5. Jack White, Warrington Warriors in 6. Leo Taylor, Leyland Barracudas in 7. And Jamie Lawler in 8 from Warrington Warriors. So it is lane 4, Michael Connery of Copeland, who's taken out the early lead and is still leading with 15 meters to go. But coming in lane 7, that's Leo Taylor from Leyland Barracudas. Also Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks in lane number 3. And your winner is Leo Taylor of Leyland Barracudas in a time of 1:07.61. Leo Taylor, your heat 2 winner. So just wait for that result to be confirmed. Result as per the board, heat 3. Heat 3, Shay Whiteley, City of Manchester in 1, Caden Bennett in 2, Johnny Gibbs in 3, Preston, Matthew Charlesworth, Blackpool Aquatics in 4, Adam Wright of Winsford in 5, Ben Clayton in 6 for Halton, 7 is Orca's Ethan Richards, and Adam Stansfield of Kendal in lane number 8. Disqualification to announce in event 910, heat 2, lane 2, for a technical infraction. So it is Johnny Gibbs from Preston, your early leader in heat number 3, 30.11, and turning just ahead of Ethan Richards. But as they move up the second 50, it is Johnny Gibbs with 25 meters to go with a body length lead over lane 5, Adam Wright of Winsford, and lane 7, Ethan Richards from Orca. And as they move within the final 5 meters, it is Johnny Gibbs of Preston in lane number 3 who takes first place in a 1:05.21 in heat number 3. So your heat 3 winner, 1:05.21, Johnny Gibbs. Result as per the board, heat 4. So, lane 1, Bobby Hume, City of Manchester Aquatics. Lane 2 is Finley Quayle of Copeland. 3, Samuel Charlesworth, Burnley Bobcats. 4, Connor Hartley of City of Salford. 5, Benjamin Horton of City of Manchester. Oliver Colville, Preston. In 6, Adam Jones of Ulverston. In 7, and in lane 8 we have Lewis Wood. And it looks like lane number 5, that's Benjamin Horton, City of Manchester, who's going to take this out at 28.4. And it is Benjamin Horton from the City of Manchester. And coming forward now is Lane number 4, it's Connor Hartley of the City of Salford who's taken it over from Oliver Colville of Preston, but it is, as they go under the flags, it is lane number 4, Connor Hartley of the City of Salford in a 1:02.89. So the final heat of the final event of the meet of the session, heat 5. And off they go. It's Wigan Best, Samuel Grimes in 1, Charlie Collins in 2, Wigan Best, Lucas Horton, Wirral Metro in 3, Ruben Robot and Keaton in 4, City of Manchester Aquatics, Joseph Stout, City of Salford in 5, Davey Unwin, Stockport Metro, Lewis Cottam, Stockport Metro in 6 and 7, and it's Owen Whiteley of City of Manchester Aquatics in lane 8, and it looks like lane 4, Ruben Robot and Keaton taking them out in the first 50, 26.47 for Ruben. So coming down the second 50, it is Ruben Robot Keaton from Joseph Stout of City of Salford, and it looks like these two boys are going to fight it out, but it is Ruben Robot Keaton who's got about a body length lead as they come into the last 15 meters, and it is Ruben Robot Keaton who's going to take the final heat of the 100 fly in a 56.29. We just need that result to be confirmed. And that concludes session 9. I just want to say a big thank you to our referees and team of technical officials, and also our team of volunteers around the pool for giving up your time freely and helping us run the gala, and also to the swimmers for some fantastic swims all throughout the day, and in fact all throughout the meet. And to everybody, drive home safely, and to the officials, you may now leave the pool deck.